Tell me a time where you were standing on business, right? And dating our relationship, but it went wrong for you. So you standing on business.
Let's see. I don't. Besides me ending my engagement, that was that was some business I was standing on. I would say
Do you think that went wrong? Like you regret that?
I don't regret it because it had to happen. Like I something major had to happen. And I'm not gonna fight. I'm not gonna throw a temper tantrum. So something had to happen. I will say that where it went wrong, in the sense in the grand scheme of things, I lost my friend because I could have had a conversation with him.
Mm.
But I feel like he wasn't ready to have that conversation, but it was destroying me to the point that if I stayed a little longer to wait for the conversation, I would have destroyed myself in the process. So that would probably be the only, like, I stood on that. Like, I stood on business when it came to that. It had to happen. But at the end of the day, that was my friend, and I could have had a conversation with him. So that was the only thing that I would say. So we had that bitter turmoil for a while.
So could you have had the conversation, because you said you don't feel like he would have been ready for it, so maybe he
wasn't
been
ready
receptive.
for it then.
So could you really have had the conversation?
No, but I could have waited.
Mm-hmm.
Potential, possibly.
Okay.
But would it have hurt me? It was more of a self-preservation. I had to save myself, versus waiting for this conversation to be able to take place, because he wasn't ready, and so I had to figure out which route to take. So I would just say, if I had the opportunity to go back to do that again, I probably would have went to therapy during that time, and probably would have stuck around so the conversation could have taken place.
Okay, that's fair. Trop, what about you? When you stood on business, but you felt like you regretted it?
You got to be the ex nigga.
It really is, honestly, with my ex. Like, with my ex, I feel like I stood on business, and I mean, like, it goes back to say where I feel like he was really the person. I really feel like my ex is my person. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna bullshit. I feel like he is my person, and as far as standing on business, like, I just feel like I should have let him deal with, because he kept saying, I gotta deal with this shit first. I gotta deal with this shit first. And I'm like, boy, fuck you, because you keep saying you gotta deal with this shit. When are you gonna deal with it?
The cheating. That's what you're talking about.
I'm more so, it's like the situation that he was with. Like, he was like, he just had to figure out how to escape the situation, because the situation was kind of extent. So he's just like, I just gotta feel like I gotta figure out how I'm going to escape this, because him and I was together for a minute. But it was just the fact that it was just an on and off thing. And it's like, it kept being an on and off thing, because it's like, why is you doing this? Like, why did you keep, like, I understood why you kept doing it, but it's like, come on, man. Bruh, cut it out. Like, cut it the fuck out. Stop. I don't want to go too much, because
no, I'm not. I don't.
Yeah, but it's just like, cut it the fuck out. Like, why you keep doing this? So it's like, I kind of regret that I stood on it, because like I said, I feel like he's my person. Like, I've never felt love like that for real. I never felt like someone was in love with me like that until I met him, because it's like, I've dated other people and I've never felt like he's fun. He's like I said, I can't express the type of love that was there for real. Like,
so have you ever had a relationship just void of, like, other women, anything like that, where it's just all about you? And obviously he's the number one to you, but have you had anything where I've had something similar and then I didn't have to worry about any other women, anything like that?
No.
Okay. So, okay, cool. So since you've never experienced a true monogamous relationship, not on your end, on, let's just say, the person, would you just be willing to accept, like, you know what I mean? Instead of, like, okay, if I know that this is how this person is, and I'm happy with this person, I can make a decision to just accept what they're doing. So then that way I'm not going crazy, and then I'm not bringing drama into the relationship.
And I hate to admit this shit, but I'm low-key ready to accept the bullshit, because it's like, I've been dating, and it's like, shit in a dating pool. So it's like,
is it shit in a dating pool? It is
shit in a dating pool. It's feces in a dating pool.
You pick the same niggas.
I say this like I said before. The dating pool is what you perceive it to be. I'm having the time of my fucking life. There's no shit in the dating pool. It's no shit in the dating pool. I've been encountering nothing but incredible good experiences dating. So I think I know what to. Obviously, I'm older than all y'all.
I'm
saying,
the problem. Then I'm gonna accept it.
I would just say at my big age, I just avoid when I see that he got piss on him. I'm like, okay, let me find one that doesn't have pee on him. You know.
Right.
So I think definitely the dating pool is definitely what you make it. I'm one of those like master manifester kind of people. So I don't want to speak that kind of negativity, especially I'm actively dating, obviously. Right. So I don't see it. I'm blind.
For real.
Okay. All right.
Well, where do you date at that is so shitty?
One thing about me is like when I'm not a person like you can't approach me on social media. So I'm a person that you really have to like if you see me outside. That's when you have to approach me. But one thing about me, I'm not outside. I don't be outside. So it's like.
So of course you're.
I'm open
go
to
hell. Okay, I see your face.
I'm
go to hell.
I don't be hearing what you saying.
But listen. Catch me. Yeah. Like I go to work. You know.
I gotta catch you at the job.
You better hop on that bus, baby. Look, but you still.
I'm a stalker.
No. But still, look. It's either you catch me at work. Like sometimes, like I'll do a brunch here. Like one thing, I'm really like a low key, like antisocial type of person. But I do step out ever so often. But don't approach me on social media because I feel like you after one thing. So
what are they after on social media?
Pussy. They want to fuck me.
That is the end goal, though.
Wait. Why would somebody on social media be after pussy, but not in person?
I mean,
because in person, I'm trying to smack too.
Right, but it's not coming off so thirsty as that because I'm not even gonna lie. My Instagram does look a little, but only no. Listen, we're not gonna go there. My Instagram only looks like that because of the business that I have. I have a business where I do boats and yachts and that type of stuff. So 80% of my pictures are in bathing suits. So it's like, it looks like I'm thirst trapping. Well, really, in all actuality, I'm just having fun on the water. And I'm just really trying to show people, like, this is really my happy place. And this is where I'm the happiest. So you taking this as a thirst trap, but I'm the happiest here. And maybe I'm just trying to show the world, like, look, like, this is really where it's at. But
there's no other way to convey that.
I mean,
without it being interpreted as a thirst trap. Why? Let me ask
I'm bodied.
Why is it interpreted as a thirst trap? Why?
Because I'm bodied. I can't help that I look like this. I'm bodied. So I could take a picture like this and you're going to see hips and you're going to see my booty from the front, but you thinking I'm trying to show it. That's not what I'm trying to show you, that this smile is genuine. So
what about when you take pictures from the back?
I don't really take pictures from the back because I already see that people think that I'm trying to show this ass. That's not what it is. Mm-hmm. So I don't take pictures like that because I'm not trying to say, hey, I feel like when you showing certain things off, like it's not for sale, baby.
What about when you twerking? I'm just asking you. You are saying like
I don't be twerking on IG, and if I do, it's in my close friends. It's in my close friends. You are my close friends. So it's in my close friends. It's not for everybody.
When people be acting like it's in their close friends, like y'all don't think your close friends can leak?
My close friends is my home. Y'all. Anybody that's in my close friends, y'all my homegirls.
I'm not your homegirl.
You my homegirl.
I'm definitely not your fucking homegirl.
My close friends, you my homegirl.
But you don't think your close friends can leak?
But you my home. I don't listen. If my close friends leak, it leaks. But at the end of the day, I put it for specific people. And I put that for the specific people. If they decide to leak that shit, they leak that shit. Mm-hmm. But it's not for them. It's for the people that's in my close friends. Mm-hmm. So if somebody decide they want to be green and be like, oh, look at her, Papa. Hey, man, that wasn't for you.
Mm-hmm. I don't mind the DMs. Like if a guy wants to talk to me through DM, I'm like super open to all of the shenanigans because the first, if you if I feel like he after simplicity and be like, have you accepted Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior?
That's a good one.
The shit.
But
And yes, I have.
But it's just more of a trolling. Like
Yeah, of course.
But I'm open to it. I'm like truly. It doesn't. If a guy DMs me, I'd be like, what? It's just like a regular conversation. If they want to take me out on a date, I'm open to it. I'm definitely open to it.
Doing it.
So you don't think you limit your prospects?
I do. I honestly do. But one thing about it, two things for sure. I'm not accepting no dates via DM. I'm not doing that. DM, I'm just not doing it because I feel like your intentions is, all right, I'm going to take her out on a date and I'm going to fuck her. Or I'm going to take her out on a date and if she's not going to fuck me, we splitting the bill or I'm leaving this bitch. So I'm not even going to do that.
But
I'm
in
not
person,
doing
they
it.
wouldn't have that intent.
I mean, it's not so much that they wouldn't have that intent. It's like you're not, you probably see me in a uniform. You probably see me. You don't. Versus on Instagram, 90% of my pictures are dead ass in bathing suits. So you thinking already, oh, she thirst trapping, oh, she easy, or I can fuck her quick. Versus if you see me in my uniform coming from work, you be like, oh, maybe she's a well-respected woman. You get what I'm saying? Or she's a hard-working woman. Maybe I shouldn't approach her that way. You get what I'm saying? You was an asshole.
But what if they just take
asshole.
you? They can take you out on a date. I mean, I've gone on plenty dates from guys I met on Instagram.
But
And they be nice dates. They be nice people.
How you see me versus if you look at my Instagram.
So it's how you see me. It's not
Right.
how I present myself. It's how you see me.
Versus for real how I present myself too, because like I keep saying, my Instagram is showing me in bathing suits versus like I'm saying, like I was at the gas station yesterday, literally down the street, 36th Street. A dude pull up in a Lamborghini. Oh, you look so nice in your uniform, and just left it as that. Like if he would ask me out on a date, I would have went.
Why you ain't shoot your shot?
I don't shoot shots.
I love shooting shots.
I don't shoot shots. But he was like, oh, you look so nice in your uniform. Like you don't look like the normal people that work with you. Like you look really nice in your uniform. I like that. I was like, oh, thank you. Thank you.
Now I want to see.
It was like really nice green. Oh, girl, I be looking good in my uniform, girl. I look good. I be had that hair pulled back. Them edges. I look good.
I'm here for it.
I look good in that uniform, girl. Them little green pants.
Your pants be tight and
They
be.
don't really be tight, but it's like I got that big booty, small waist thing going on with a pretty face. So it's just like
He want to fuck. He want to fuck.
cool.
I see the big booty butt driver. I want to fuck.
You don't think
See,
a nigga
that's why
see you
we
in some
want a
tight ass
penis
pants and
for
you want to
24
fuck?
hours.
I get it, but it's not the same versus seeing me in a bathing suit. Versus like in a bathing suit, you're literally almost naked, so you're basically seeing me.
From the therapist.
I'm the
Yes.
therapist.
The licensed one.
You still don't want to sign my FMLA papers?
All right, cool.
Okay.
Coop, tell me about the time you standing on business, and it went wrong.
They don't go wrong. Fuck them.
Period.
Okay.
They don't go wrong. I just be like, damn.
Okay, let me challenge
Okay.
you. Let me ask you.
All right.
What about your last situation?
Yeah.
I know you had to stand on business. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like you don't regret that in any capacity.
It made me compare it to other bitches and be like, damn, these hoes lame. So in that aspect, I'd be like, yeah.
Okay, so you might miss her and then
Yeah. it's just
Okay.
Run into another baby and be like, fuck it, I'm good.
copy.
What about you?
Not regret, but
Because it had to be done.
yeah, it had to be done.
Yeah.
So it wasn't regret, but I've had situations where me and certain women where we had a great bond.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So of course you'll always reflect and you'll miss
Mm-hmm.
that bond, but then you'll just be reminded of, you know what I
Yeah.
mean, like
Oh, the other bullshit.
yeah, all the other stuff, and then it
Yeah.
kind of just reaffirms your situation.
Yeah.
I mean, reaffirms your decision, but
Yeah.
yeah.